we we need in 2017 to start to move our perceptions of everything, I would suggest, beyond the political system to that which is behind the political system, which dictates to whichever leaders in power, whatever colour rosette they may wear, whatever name they may call themselves, and realise that there is an agenda beyond politics, which the whole political system is just there to camouflage in so many ways, that works through politics, through banking, through the corporations, through big biotech, through big oil, through big pharmaceutical, all these things. And they're working out and playing to a global agenda, which I've been exposing all these years. And again, what was in my books 20 years ago is being read on the television news. Why? Because there is an agenda. And if you can access that, then you can quite comfortably predict it in theme and often in detail where the world's going to go. Because unless there is an intervention into that agenda to stop it unfolding, then it will unfold and you can predict the future. The whole point of what I do is to alert enough people that this is what's happening, so there is an intervention. And this is why I say 2016 could well be the end of the beginning. The beginning being the initial perception that, hold on a second, the world's not run by those we think it is. And the vast majority are having their lives dictated by a ridiculously few people. 2016 has also seen, say, a realignment, a re-evaluation of what is called the alternative media. Because for me, alternative media is about exposing what people wouldn't normally hear and normally see and know about, and exposing this system of hidden control that people would normally see. Why? Because they aren't supposed to see it. But we have had in 2016 a significant part of the alternative media supporting Donald Trump and actually becoming little more than public relations promotion operation for Donald Trump, who not only won't drain the swamp, he's in it. And I think that's deeply sad. And when you reach the point of a few days ago where I saw an article on some alternative sites written by apparently an alternative journalist that was listing all the disasters that have happened in America after decisions had been made that were perceived not to be good for Israel. The whole thrust being that God deals his wrath upon those that don't do what Israel wants. When you see that coming from an apparently alternative journalist and put out on some alternative sites, then you know that there is a re-evaluation necessary in the alternative media about what is alternative and what's just not even mainstream light, just mainstream. And it's this part of the alternative media that won't get pulled in to the game that they desperately want rid of. And that's where the whole fake news thing has come from. And what you're going to see in 2017 is more and more extreme efforts and extreme decisions and impositions to block the circulation of information challenging the mainstream narrative, be it the mainstream media or mainstream politics. Because what, if you like, the populism of 2016 has shown is the power of information when it's put before people. And this is why when you're involved in a perception deception, which is what all this is, you must control the information that people receive. So their perception of everything is the perception you want it to be. And this alternative media, in all its forms, has circulated information, has circulated other ways of looking at the world, to the extent where it is impacting upon the world through the changing perceptions of people and how they see the way things operate. And it's sad to me that significant parts of the alternative media, not least in America for obvious reasons, have got caught in being lassoed back into the system by supporting a particular candidate on the basis of something he's not. So what the genuine alternative media needs is support from as many people as possible in the face of this gathering, and it will gather further censorship. And beyond that, let's move to the next stage of this awakening to the world, which goes beyond politics and believing that's the way to change anything. It's there to make sure nothing for the better can be changed, and start to realize that we 7.4 billion people have the power. We have that power dissipated and diluted by being played off against each other down the fault lines of religion and race and income bracket culture. And we have that unity fractured, that potential unity fractured by people getting pulled into the belief systems that the system wants us to believe in. Like politics can change anything. Vote for this party and it will be better than this party. Because we need to stand up together now and stop acquiescing to this edifice of tyranny, this global control system. Because if we leave it where we are now, then it won't really change anything. But if we kick it on and say, okay, not only are we voting for Brexit because we don't want bureaucrats to control our lives, not only are we voting for Trump under the illusory perception that he's anti-system, but we people are going to stop cooperating with the system that's controlling us, because it can only control us with our cooperation. That's why divide and rule is so important. Get us fighting among each other so we don't in unity say, we're not having this anymore. Because one clear fact of history is this: if we will take it, they will give it to us. Let 2017 move us on to the next stage, where we take control of our lives, not through some politician, but directly by coming together and refusing to cooperate with that wishes to enslave us. Do that, and a year from now, we'll be a lot more free than we are now today. Just a choice. 7.4 million? Billion rather? Handful? Controlling comparatively? I think I see a way out of this, and it's time to take it. I've been saying over the years that 2016, 2017, 2018 are going to be crucial years in deciding which direction this world, this human society actually takes. And when you look at the information that I will present over 9 hours at each of these events, and how it connects the dots between a fantastic number of subjects that on the face of it wouldn't connect, but do fundamentally. When you see that put together and then you play that across current world events, then the suggestion that 2016, 2017, 2018 are crucial years for the future of where this world is going becomes crystal clear. I've been exposing now since 1991 the hidden hand network that controls all aspects of human society from the unseen, controls governments, banks, corporations, the mainstream media giants, and so on. And it's not doing that for fun. It's not doing that for a bit of a laugh. It's doing that to achieve a specific end that it has worked towards for a fantastic amount of time.